Well, nah, this ain't even no episode. This
The intro was
yeah,
new
just the
episode.
intro
You
was
feel
new
me?
episode. Goddamn.
Yeah.
Yeah, let them put the boys on the spot. We don't even know what to say,
We
but
did have my boy
goddamn.
shots by Ricky come through, man. Make sure y'all watch the whole video through, man. He was dropping jewels. Man, I can't talk.
We can't get right. See, he don't put us on the spot, man. But we're gonna get right.
Oh, yeah,
Goddamn,
sure.
we're gonna keep coming with shit like this, you feel me? We're back with another episode of Watcha Talm Bout podcast, and this is your host, Scoob.
Your boy Nino, man.
And today we have with us another special guest, man. Your boy shot by Ricky, man. How you feeling today,
What's
bro?
happening? I'm feeling blessed.
Man, how long you been a videographer, bro?
It was just now been 3 years in March. 3 years in March, so.
Shit, what inspired you, like, determination, like, keep going with this, like?
With videos, really, I didn't even plan on doing this. This was just something, I was a producer at first, had producer block, so I took, like, 3-4 years off of music in general. I've been doing music since, like, 08, 09. So I focused on something else and then just randomly picked up a camera and shit, the rest is history. Just picked it up and yeah.
You feel like stuff like took off fast?
Yeah, it did. It was pandemic time, so a lot of people, like, honestly, a lot of cameramen and stuff and people in general just took a break. But I just popped out and just started, playing with the camera, figuring shit out on my own, and just a lot of artists that were just bored and hungry. So, we all just started working. Yeah.
Was it easy networking or like getting artists to hit you up?
Yes and no. Like, yeah, for the most part. I mean, I was still new, so of course, certain artists at certain levels of their career is wanting a certain quality or look. They may not want like an amateurish camera person, and then you got artists who is just still trying to figure themselves out, so they open to anything. So I was blessed to have a lot of artists that was still trying to find themselves and was willing to work with me and develop and grow with me from the beginning of my journey. So yeah.
Like, did you have like any mentors like coming into this?
Nah, not really. I ain't really had no mentors until probably like a year and a half, 2 years. It'll just like some people that I never was really handed anything as far as like mentor wise. Shout out to Aze. Aze really just brought me on to sets, and I just really took in a lot of information, so to speak. Like, nobody didn't like sit down and be like, "This is how you do this." It was just more so like, "Hey, I got this going on. Come and pop out," and I pop out, and I just saw the inner workings of stuff, and that's just how I, received the information. But yeah.
What's it like getting management? Like, I peeped on IG. You managed by somebody?
Yeah, Prince Kills. Shout out to Kills. Kills just really been helping me with. I get so many inquiries and stuff like that, and he's plugged in a lot of different ways. So he gets me a lot of bookings and stuff that sometimes I probably won't know how to handle or whatever like that. So he comes and steps in for me and help me with those type of issues, and also helps me stay on top of stuff because I be on the road and busy so much. I be forgetting to check messages and shit like that. So he comes and follows up behind me and stuff. So.
Shit, who was the artist that like made you feel like you were gaining a buzz or like getting more attention? You feel me?
Really shout out to Trippa Kasari, Midnight Yami. Those was like really the first two that really helped me jumpstart my career. Those two was like the core artists, like from the jump.
Sure, I see you been working with some artists around our area. You feel me? Like who really stand out to you?
South Carolina in general, or just like
this little small area, the Lakelands area.
The Lakelands area. I don't know if MBG Young JJ, I think is his name.
Abbeville.
Yeah, Abbeville. Bro,
I'm a bro.
Yeah, hard. He hard. I fuck
went
with
to
him.
school together right there.
Yeah, I fuck with him the long way. Actually, me and him got something I think today, so probably gonna do a little something this evening. But yeah,
that's what's up.
So like, what was the moment like you knew like I'm really doing this? Like, moment like you feel like you took off.
Shit, I don't even know. I guess like for the longest, I ain't never really thought. I ain't even really think of it like that until probably I ain't gonna lie, probably when I shot Lil Bootsy. Shout
Yeah,
out to
that's what I
Breezo.
really wanted to ask you about.
Yeah, yeah. When Breezo hit me and was like, yo, pull up on me like I like your look, Bootsy in town. You know, me and him got a song. I'm trying to shoot the video. I want you to come shoot it. I was like, all right. And then that was like when it hit me. I was like, damn, like you know what I'm saying. I always listen to his music. You know, a lot of people from him, Webby and stuff like that. So I was like, damn, this is really happening. And then like I was nervous as hell. And then after I shot it, I was like, damn, like I just shot Lil Bootsy. Like this shit major. So and nobody knew about it because that shit was so last minute. Man, that like he probably hit me at like 12:30. It
Just
was
out of
like
nowhere.
come be here at about 2:30. So I had to drive an hour and a half to Columbia, set up. Like I had no warning. Like I was still in my pajamas type shit, just editing, and he just hit me out of nowhere. It's like pull up on me. I want you to shoot this. You know, I know it's last minute. So and then that's when I knew I was like, oh like
Well, that shit
shit.
felt like a huge blessing.
Hell
ain't it?
yeah, for facts. Like y'all don't even know. Like I was ready to drop that video the day we shot it. Like word.
Shit, what does it feel like having guns pointed at you and shit like that when you just
Uh,
standing behind the camera?
man. Honestly, I ain't gonna lie to
And
you. Like
some niggas they really don't know what's up with gun safety and shit like that.
yeah, like I gotta ask the guns myself, so I already be knowing. So I ain't gonna lie. In the beginning, I was just like, I ain't gonna lie, I was thugging it out. I was like, fuck it, like But then I started really thinking about. It was somebody had got shot at a video shoot, and then I had talked to another cameraman, voice box, and he was like, nephew, you need to make sure your safety is always taken care of. I was like, nah, facts. I do just be bullshitting. So I started probably about like a year and a half ago. Really, I started standing on like you gotta empty all the magazines, clips, take one out the head. You know what I'm saying? If y'all need somebody on standby,
Like they that's on some prop type shit.
yeah, they just got to be on the side. Like I can't move forward like that. But we had a little incident where police got called out to a video shoot, and I had to go pick up a hard drive from. Actually, the feds had got it somehow. The ATF. I had to go get it, and he was just like going off on my ass about. They was zooming in and shit, and they could see the bullets, and they was like, you crazy as hell out here. And that was like, I had just started shooting. I was like 4 months in when that had happened. I just got the hard drive back. They just released it. And he was like, you crazy as hell out here shooting videos. And, we could clearly see the bullets in the guns, like actively, like, that was like, the hammer back and all, like, all the so many pounds of pressure and boom,
Yeah,
like,
that shit
your
crazy.
head would have been gone. I was like, nah, facts. I ain't think about it like that. And I just took my shit in love. And so I stood on, no bullets, no ammo. Like I gotta check them and all. So
Word.
yeah.
What's some of like the funniest moments like you done had on set, like you on the chair with like our audience or whatever?
The funniest moment, actually, Baby Two Times was at that one. I had an artist when Tyus stood on the. I had an artist. We rented the B&B and man, everybody started standing on countertops. Somebody, one of the artists stood on the damn sink, and the whole sink busted down. And so I'm recording. You can hear the dude. He was like, "Man, put some putty on that bitch or something, man. Glue that bitch back up." And I'm like, I'm dying because like he was like, "Damn, man, I ain't think it." I thought it was screwed in, and like the whole shit was glued in. So we in this nice ass Airbnb, whole countertop just bust, like the sink just busted in and shit, and it was just like that shit was just ridiculous. So I don't know if they fixed it or not, but it wasn't in my name. I quit renting B&Bs in my name, so.
Yeah, when you dealing with them type of people and shit like that,
Man,
it's hard
listen,
to put shit in your name.
Man, I had one. We got paint all over somebody's couch. Well, yeah, we passed that. We got paint all over somebody's couch. I flipped the cushions. And they ain't find out for like 3 weeks. And they hit me, but it was past the 2-week period, so I got away with it. But I was like, shit, we had to flip the cushions. And I was like, I ain't renting no more B&Bs because they had spray painted some prop guns. And
Word.
paint got all over these people's couch. We just flipped the cushions. Yeah, for real. So.
Shit. When you first started, did you like do any videos for free to like get your name out and stuff like that?
I did. Well, yeah, like I was doing like $50 videos. I had like a couple artists that I was just trying stuff out. Guy from high school, I was trying stuff out with. That's really who I really first started with was a guy from high school. Um, People can't even find them videos. Them videos is ass. Like that was a whole nother YouTube account. So I shot him like a little video. He didn't even know I was shooting the video. I just shot him something, and then he was like, "Hey, let's try to shoot a real one." So I shot, and me and him did something for free, and then I did some with like maybe two or three other artists for free that I was like really locked in with, and then I just started. I don't know why I said $50, but I just threw a price out there because I was really just learning. But yeah, I went from 0 to 50, and then it was like 150 and then 250, and it just kept going up.
Like, goddamn, editing and shit like that. I know that shit get confusing. Feel like you getting writer's block and shit like that. Like, what advice would you give to beginners and shit like that?
As far as like if you getting um like if you getting stuck on editing and stuff, is
Yeah,
that what you're saying? Um, Shit, been like me, YouTube. I YouTube different stuff and try to recreate it in like my own style, and that's really how I like muscle through a lot of stuff. Cause like I said, I'm 100% self taught. I ain't no schooling, no nothing. I just straight YouTube tutorials, straight googling, Instagram reels, looking at lighting tricks and editing tricks. Like I ain't nobody held my hand, talked to me, walked through none of that. I'm 100% self taught. Like
that's what's up, bro.
any additional knowledge I gain is just from me being invited somewhere and I'm just watching. Like ain't nobody tell me to change my settings or nothing. So
Motherfucker go to school for that shit for years and
yeah,
don't get nowhere.
it's no point in it. Like to be honest, like that's why a lot of people be rocking the fuck film school shits because they be like it's that shit. Like, it's good to an extent on some stuff. If you trying to get into like $60,000, $70,000 RE cameras and shit, and you got $100,000 setups, then yeah, But even then, there's people out here who never went to school, 100% self taught, and they just muscle through it. So shit, really pointless.
Shit, what's the booking process like? Cause like certain people will hit you up, cap talking. You never know what's up with them for real,
So
for real.
well, I probably say about 80% of my bookings come from Instagram. Um, and I got it like I got the automatic messaging like when you go to DM, send me a DM. It just I have like four different options like how much is your music videos, how much is a live performance, what's your travel like it already. So you just hit it and it just sends you a message.
What?
And then I just keep my flyers and my notes and I just send that to them. As soon as I get the little message request, I just send it off and then people can really determine if they gonna want to book right then and there and wait, and then if they want to, they just be like, "I'll send deposit," and then we'll just go from there, basically. But it's pretty like streamlined now. Yeah.
Like, do you also photograph or you just shoot videos?
Uh, I only do right now. I'm only doing photography for artists that I work with. So I don't. I don't like. I don't put photography out there for just anybody. So like, I have artists who just you know hey, I got birthday event, my son, party or something like that, or baby shower. I come in, I take photos for them. I do take some good. I ain't gonna lie, I take some good photos. I just don't. I
Put
don't
them out
push it.
there.
I don't push it like that as I should, I guess. So I got so much other stuff going on. I just don't want an extra layer of what I'm saying, work coming on top of me right now. But
Like, do you constantly like record videos every day, or like you have like your off days,
uh,
editing days, stuff
man, I
like
used
that?
to. Shit, I used to shoot 2, 3 videos a day. Or I've done 5 in a day. I used to go crazy. I calmed down now though. I'm trying to focus more on like quality
More than quantity.
over the quantity. Yeah, cause I just hit like over 600 videos, so I'm averaging like 200 a year. So I mean 365. 200. It's damn near almost one a day, and then I gotta spend a day editing normally. So
What?
yeah. Um, but nah, I calmed down now. Yeah.
So,
You help artists with like scenery ideas and shit like that, or they come with it themselves. Cause like a
Shit.
lot of shit I done seen you do, it like well put together.
Yeah, nah. 75% is probably the artist comes up with the low. Well, I put it to you like this: they have a location, but it may not. I may not use what they was thinking. You know what I'm saying? Cause as my packages go, I got two running guns and then I got two treatments. So a lot of artists get those two confused. Running gun is just like, hey, pull up at my house. Hey, I'm be on the block or something. Hey, I got a little corner store I be going to all the time. Just pull up on me. I want to shoot a video. I'll pull up. I'll just see what I can see, and we'll just make something happen out of it. That's a running gun. My treatments, then that's when I start coming up with the locations and stuff. So if you want something exotic looking, you know what I'm saying, you want something like more professional looking, or if you just want me to put together a complete like package and idea, then that's when the treatment's going to come in, and then I come to pick out the location. So we can rock it either way. Sometimes I help out with running guns, just like if it just weather or something, like somebody say, hey, I want to shoot outside, then it's raining, and I'll be like, well, I got a little spot we probably push up on and just do something, but it'd be something simple. It's nothing like too crazy, but with me, I can make nothing into something, so I don't be tripping on location.
Word.
Yeah,
How often you have to like travel or just get up out of nowhere and just go?
shit, every day. Well, um, I used to get up and go just spontaneously, whenever, anytime. But I slow down on that too, just cause it's just starting to like that should be taking a toll on your body, like always going. So I bought my car brand new a year and a half ago. I'm about to hit 70,000 miles on a brand new like 2021. So um, that would really made me realize I need to slow the hell down because you know I only had this car like a year and this, you know what I'm saying. So, um, but yeah, I used to shit. I've caught flights back, drove 3-4 hours to something, do something there, and then go back home like all in the same day. So um, I try to calm it down though now because that shit just I be tired as hell. Yeah, deep.
Who you say the top three SC artists you don't work with so far?
That I work with. Ooh,
Yeah.
man, y'all gonna get me in trouble.
Well, I ain't gonna say top three then. Like who you fuck with the most?
Fuck with the most. Man, there's so many. You gonna put me on the spot. Man, I'm gonna break it down. Let's see. I definitely got to shout my boy Yami out. My boy Yami is definitely he's tried every genre. He's touched base on all kind of stuff. His and crazy thing is he don't really have a budget like that he be putting on marketing, but he works social media into his favor, um, real heavily. His fan base is something completely different from most artists that I've worked with. So it's like with his work ethic, and he keeps stuff steady flowing too. Um, he'll go to the studio and record a little EP and put out a project just to keep his fans engagement. He rolls out merch and stuff like that, so I can give him a solid like. He definitely got some motion. And then I'm gonna go to number two. And y'all put me on the spot. Jack, I'm gonna have to say Jack Boy J. Out of Greenville, Jack Boy J definitely been he been putting in a lot of work. I know he got stuff with J. Dot Breezy, Anti the Menace, um, him and Blazer Rowley. They've been tag teaming on a lot of stuff. They've been working hard on um, just working with different cameramen, different blog sites, different artists. Like they really been. And I started working with him before he really started taking off. Actually, I think he said the song me and him shot. I think it's called Rolacking. I think he said that kind of would like kind of started jump starting him somewhat, but he worked with me a lot. Frosty, I seen him work with Crack Station, Gang. He done did From the Block. He done did um, Famous Animal, Dirty Glove Bastard interviews. So like he just like he touching in all the right markets. I gotta give him that for sure.
That's what's up.
Um, and then my third probably gonna be, and I don't know. It's some people in the Met that's just been going crazy. Blacko, MBT Wop, Banks the Youngin, uh, YNS Guap. They all been going crazy in the Met lately. Um, like shout out to all of them. They've been. I've been checking out their projects too. So
Word. And you say you originally from Kentucky, right?
yeah,
So
Kentucky.
what it feel like being down south? You feel me with all these weird
It's way better
individuals?
than Kentucky.
Where
Yeah, I'm from a small town. We ain't got like they don't even have a Walmart no more. Really, like it's small as hell. Like
shit, we ain't got no Walmart, but
yeah,
yeah, they got a
yeah.
Walmart
No,
and
I mean
shit.
this reminded me of it. Like you know what I'm saying? They just number grass and cornfields. So it's like you know going from that to here, just you know,
Seem like home type shit.
yeah. Like I used to get homesick going back to home. Like going back to Kentucky, I'd be ready to come back because I'm like, man, like you know what I'm saying? We got way more shit here. Like people complain about Greenville a lot. You know, comparing it to like Atlanta, Charlotte, yeah, but shit coming from Kentucky, way more to do than yeah.
What's your opinion on today's music? You feel me? Like, do you feel like most of these artists can really have a long career or like keep going? Like, cause I know you probably get a couple messages from different artists, but these niggas not really pushing themselves for real.
Not really. Like I put it like this: I'm not seeing a lot of superstars being pushed out anymore. I see a lot of like buzzing artists. But I don't see a lot of superstars. And you don't see that a lot nowadays. Like um, you know, back in the day, you would have like true like superstar
You know,
fans
like
and
know
type
what the fuck
shit.
they
Yeah,
want.
and I think like I mean NBA YoungBoy definitely got like a cult following for sure. Like
Yeah, yeah,
NBA
no doubt.
YoungBoy, um, you know what I'm saying. You can even go to like the Lil Yachty's and Lil Uzi's. You know they got some cult following, but it's like as far as like I like even locally, like a lot of the music is just like really repetitive. So it's like
Everybody
it,
sound the same.
yeah,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying. It's cool for you know the 7 days that you push it. Like you know, if you drop it on Friday, by that next Friday, like it's played out. Like you
Yeah,
know, like everybody done moved on to the next shit. So you know,
you really gotta
um,
constantly be trending.
yeah. And if you go back to like the old music, like early 2000s, mid, like you know, a lot of that music you could play now, and you know, it's still got a ring to it. Like you know what I'm saying. It got longevity to it. Um, when I go to the you know go stand in the club and listen to the music they play. Like they still play a lot of old music, like because it still got longevity to it. The newer music is just it plays out. I think Glorilla probably was like the last superstar person that I've seen like mainstream wise that like took off. You know, like she's been holding her own. Like she ran it up really quick. Um, but they had to build her up too. So
Now, what do you think we could bring to our channel that got down get us some more attention and shit like that?
um, I, mean, I think I definitely starting to tap in with the right people. Um, I don't know about how y'all promotion wise go. How y'all promotion go? Do y'all run a lot of
Yeah,
promotion or
nah.
that's really where it's at. And then I don't know if y'all take segments and put them on like TikTok and
Man, I done tried with
Instagram
TikTok,
Reels.
but they be taking my sounds.
Yeah, see, it's a balance you gotta find, and that's what a lot of people like the algorithms and way to work social media now is so complicated, and some people got a niche for it where they can figure it out and know how to get the numbers. Like I got an artist that it took them 10 or 15 uploads, and then they finally went viral on their TikTok, and it's the same thing uploaded. They just changed the captions and put it out a little bit differently, but it was literally the same video 10, 15 times, and then it went viral.
Like that shit.
So it's like,
Frustrating.
yeah, it's just finding that algorithm. Like, I figured out Facebook pretty well and Instagram for the most part, but you know, and I try to help artists with it, but it just knowing your demographics and stuff. Like I tell artists all the time, like if you want to promote or boost or run blog sites, I tell them like, hey, in the South this music ain't gonna go up, but up north or maybe in the Midwest or the West Coast, it probably go up. So just really finding that and then just pushing it, and then definitely hitting the streets with it. Don't limit yourself to just this. Public interviews be popular too.
Well, I seen you do it on like Smash or Pass not too long ago.
Nah, that was actually
Yeah,
Jado.
like you collab with somebody or some shit like
Nah,
that.
Jado Flicks did that. I just pushed up on him. He told me he was doing one. I can't remember the guy that he did it for, but Jado Flicks was actually doing that. I just
Word.
pulled up. Yeah, that's just somebody I fuck with heavily at Jado. So I pulled up on him and just did like a little behind the scene video for him. They wanted me to do one. They wanted to do a splash. I think it was a splasher pass, but I ain't gonna lie, those shits be taking forever to edit. That's why I ain't really pushing them like that. Those shits be
Word.
taking. I be having like 30 people to interview. Like that's a lot of people. Like imagine doing this 30 times. Like
Oh
you know what I'm
God,
saying? Like in one
hours.
little video. Like that should be a lot. So I just really finding the time for me to do it, man. So
Like what is the longest you have shot for somebody though? Like what's the longest you feel like?
Block Boy the Youngin, Block Boy, he be on my ass because I be taking months to edit his videos. But we going these we going these damn trips. We would hit 3-4 cities. I have 300-400 clips.
Damn.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
that's
be
a lot
going
of
through
shit to
them
go
shits.
through.
Those shits be going. I mean, the video be coming out hard, but it's like, man, I be trying to tell him, I'm like, bro, I got like 300 clips to go through. Like that's like, because I be recording nonstop. Like the whole, like we'll be gone. Like we went to one trip was DC, Philly, and Baltimore. So I had 3 different cities we went to. I had all these clips and shit. Man, it took me forever to go through them shits. I be pulling my hair out trying to go through them. Like that's why people be like, you do vlog music videos? I'm like, yeah, but like it's gonna cost you because that should be some work for real. Like people don't realize like that shit work. Like holding the camera nonstop and trying to edit that shit. Oh yeah, like that shit work. So I'm going through sometime 1, 2 memory cards full of just videos and photos
A waste of shit
trying to
sometimes.
yeah trying to compile it. Like yeah, but yeah, Blockboy Young and he definitely take the cake on that. That's probably the most work I've ever done for videos is with him. But
Are there any artists you would recommend us to like work with, like around this area, shit like that?
around this area, as far as interview wise, shit, I can go on and on about artists. Definitely need to get I think Triple Kasari for sure. Um, cause Triple Kasari is still he got some hard ass music outside of Lockett that he's done. Of course, my boy Scully, Guap Sosa, the whole YA camp. Um, Shit, a lot of people from the Met going crazy. Um, he ain't from this area, but me and him just dropped a video. 7K John, I think he from the lower country. Hard, hard. Second ever music video and song. I think that's what he told me. That was either his second or third ever recorded song. He coming out the gate swinging.
I feel like it'd be hard getting people to travel sometime though, cause like a lot of niggas don't got cars,
Nah, fast they don't. I
like
ain't
real
gonna, I ain't
spirit.
gonna lie to you. That's why I say you gonna have to do them public interviews because it's hard to get. Yeah, it's hard to get motherfuckers to come to a spot. You know what I'm saying? Unless it's like, once you get that buzz going, then they're
Yeah,
gonna, they gonna come. Then they gonna find a way. Like once you get your channel and stuff going, they gonna come. But until then, sometimes you have to hit the streets and just do them. Shit, I seen was it Say Cheese? They be doing interviews sometimes people houses, sometimes it be on a kitchen counter. Somebody they be at a video shoot and they be like, hey, let me get a. And I seen other people do it. Like they be at a video shoot, be like, hey, let me get a quick interview with you real quick. And they just like run through some questions just to gain that traction. So I'm gonna say don't be afraid to do that because that's gonna open up more doors for you for sure. Yeah.
yeah. I feel like we really got to get out here more and stop limiting ourselves, be more
Yeah,
creative.
networking events be big. Grim will be having them. They be having them in Atlanta. Shout out to Sib, them networking chills. They did a lot of interviews was done that day. Like they people pulling people to the side, just doing little quick like 10 question interviews, just running through them with some artists. Um, Shout out to JB the DP. He did a networking chill in Atlanta. He brought like cameramen, producers, engineers,
So
artists all together at his photo studio, and doing interviews and shit out there. Like that'd be a great way to get cameramen in. You know what I'm saying? Other stuff like that, engineers and whatnot. So
You got anything else, Jay?
like man, like what's your why? Like I know you like you said like it do get hard, what else? So like what makes you just like man, I gotta do this, I wanna do this. Like what I mean, life ain't easy.
um, shit, really just I made a commitment to myself. People think I'm scared of working 9 to 5. Man, I worked a 9 to 5 for 10 years, and then I said by my 30th birthday I was going to try to do something entrepreneur wise. I didn't know what it was, so I had a different bunch of different opportunities I was looking at, and this just happened to take off. So this was just like the one thing I said, let me just step out and try this, and I quit my job at like 28, 29. I was working with the same company from 18 to 28, and I just said, shit, I got to make it work. So I quit my job, and they didn't even take me serious. They was like, ain't no way about to leave. You been here 10 years. I was like, I'm out. So I left, and I invested my own money, and I said all the money I've invested, like I put my own money. Ain't nobody help me with nothing. So I put like 30, 40,000.
That was up,
That shit a
bro.
blessing for real.
Yeah, I saved up a good bag to invest into something, and took that shit right out of Bank of America and put that shit into videos,
Well,
and not including the money I that's my initial investment, and not including the money I keep spending. You know what I'm saying? I got a
well,
marketing budget I put to the side and all.
I would say
Yeah,
what's the advice you would give, but like you laying it out right now here.
Yeah.
yeah. Nah, that really just that is it. Shit, earn you a trade. Everybody lacks trades nowadays, so it's like it don't even matter. Like it don't even have to be something that's what I'm saying, shooting videos. Like it could just
You
be
find what you like.
being a what I'm saying. You can be a plumber, you can be a brick mason or something. You know what I'm saying? Like it's a lack of trades now, so people with those skill sets are just getting the bad. Like it don't matter how you get it. You know what I'm saying? I know many people who work in construction. They make $1,000 a day. They getting $10,000, $15,000 checks cut a week. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
Like they making bank. So it's just whatever you want to do. Like I've always done music. I just didn't know this was the part that I was going to do. I tried like four different things before this actually worked. So
And
like I
how old are
said,
you, bro?
I just turned 30.
Word. Shit, we young as fuck. Still
Yeah.
confused.
Yeah, I mean shit, same boat. I ain't find out till I was 20. I just knew by the time I was 30, I was gonna try something entrepreneur wise. I just knew I didn't want to. I put in all that time to want a company let you go just like that. So I was just like, shit. By the time I'm 30, I'm gonna leave their ass. Like I want to leave on my own terms. So
But shit, I think this has been another episode of What You Talking About podcast, man. We gonna conclude this and get out of here, man.